Gene Davidson, LiveWeatherBlogs.com, meteorologist here. Overnight outlook time. I'm now back operating under my laptop. We had some Java issues to straighten it out. That's why I haven't been doing as many episodes. I've been doing it off a desktop at that purpose, but I have it back and fully running. Here we go. We have high wind warnings and wind advisory here in the northeastern United States, New Jersey, back down here through Roanoke. These areas have been getting sustained winds 30 to 40 miles an hour, winds gusting over 50 and even 60 miles an hour. We've had a couple 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts here in southwestern Virginia. Also, brush fires have become broken out all over the area here in southwest Virginia. Just yesterday, I was fighting a fire, and our company had more fires today. So it's been a very windy day, very dry down here in the Roanoke area. Thus equals brush fire season, and we start our brush fire season tomorrow here in Virginia. As you also see, we have some weather out here in the Pacific Northwest. There's a trough here in the northwest, and it builds in a ridge to the east. And that's how that is all operating. That's why you have the weather here in the western United States and here in far north parts of the area of the northeast. And down here, you're getting really warm weather, and you're going to see that when I show you temperatures. Let's severe weather real fast. We have one area here, northern California and southern Oregon, with wind damage possible. Nothing really else. You could always get an isolated spin up tornado, but rarely happens, and wind is going to be the biggest issue here on the west coast of the United States. Temperatures this hour: 34 Hot Springs, 44 Staunton, 44 Lexington, 48 Roanoke, 50 Danville, 52 Martinsville, 43 Bristol. You see with cooler areas in higher elevations, the warm air here in central Virginia, the Piedmont. Across the country, we have temperatures in the 40s here in the northern parts of Seattle, 49 Salt Lake City, 43 Denver. Robbie Guarino's out in the Colorado mountains right now. 42 Santa Fe, 57 in Los Angeles, 63 Houston, 57 down here in Orlando. For you see where the warm air comes up, so you can see we have the troughing here in the west, warm air now retreating to the east, a little bit of cold air here, so it's pretty much a zonal flow in the east and a dipping troughing low pressure here in the western United States. Stay winds here: 15 Blacksburg, 26 Galax, 14 Martinsville. They roll on the mountains. It's the strongest under to the east of Blue Ridge. You see 50-mile-an-hour gusts here, 40-mile-an-hour gusts here in the Bedford County area. It's fueling some of these brush fires we had, and it's been definitely an interesting day in Central Virginia for the brush fire season. Brush fires, don't throw any cigarettes here in the grass or around trees. Don't try not to ride quads, especially on big fire days. You see here we had a pretty good brush fire going on back here. This is in Goodview, Virginia, which is in Stewartsville, Bedford County. There I am right there. We're fighting this fire, cutting line, and then spraying down the hot spots at the end. So it's stuff you got to keep an eye on, and don't start fires if you're allowed to burn in your state. Don't start fires on days that are questionable, like today, which we had red flag warnings. So you don't ever want to do that because you cause a lot of problems. Wind ending. We have 57 on Tuesday and with 60 again, 60 Wednesday, 66 Thursday, and 71 beautiful degrees on Friday. We're in this pattern for at least another 5 to 6 days. We might get a cool down early next week, but we're going to be looking at some beautiful weather here in the Roanoke Valley, right to the Triad. 56 Tuesday, 60 Wednesday, 64 Thursday, with some fog in the mornings. Possible dent, 70 on Friday. Triangle, 55 Tuesday, 62 Wednesday, and then fog kicks in, 73 or 75 possibly on Friday. And that's going to continue into the weekend here. We're talking about highs in the 60s, cools down a little bit into the 50s on the day on Saturday. But we're looking at a trend of dry days. And we'll enjoy the beautiful weather that we're going to be having, because when we have seasonally warm air in February, we can sometimes counteract and we get these storms towards the end of the season. And that's something we have to watch out for, because you usually get a switch in the pattern, and at least one more storm, I believe, will occur, and it'll be one of these swingers that go from a heavy, strong, warmer time to a really heavy, wet snow, and we've seen that very, very many times here in the past. So stay with LiveWeatherBlogs.com for your latest weather information, and we'll keep you updated. For LiveWeatherBlogs.com, it's meteorologist Gene Davidson. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.